Yo, what's up, peeps, and welcome back. First thing I would like to say is thank you so much for the 100 subs. You know, I wasn't expecting to get this much support so fast. I started my channel mid-December. I did it because I was furloughed from my job, and entertaining people was always one of my passions, and I love to make people laugh. So I was hoping that I could do that on YouTube and give some tips and tricks along the way. So this is definitely not a skill-based channel, and I'm glad you got people out there who enjoy the content. Well, at least 100 of them. So for my 100 sub celebration, I just wanted to tell you guys a little story of my job and what I do for a living. I've been working at this place for almost 5 years. But this place that I work at, you got a lot of exciting things that go down. A lot of rich people and celebrities come through. So I have a story to tell you, and it's going to be good. Trust me. So in the background, I'll be playing the St. Patrick's Day event. Get some of that fighting Irish spirit in there. And if you didn't know, St. Patrick's Day is to celebrate St. Patrick, who was the saint of Ireland, and March 17th is the day that he passed away. But it commemorates St. Patrick and the arrival of Christianity in Ireland. So, fun fact. I just learned that like 10 minutes ago. But anyway, let's go. Alright, so for the story that I have for you guys today, I can't say the name of the place that I work at because I could possibly get fired. And my company likes to keep everything confidential, so I can't tell you the name of my company, but I can say that it's a luxury hotel and you get a lot of rich people and celebrity guests that walk through, and I'm gonna just leave it at that. And when I first started the job about 4 years ago, I used to service the pool and beach area. So we have 3 pools and we have a lagoon, which is like the beachfront area. And our manager pulls us together for our pre-shift meeting that we have every morning. And she says we have a VIP guest coming and she wants to sit at the beach. And I can't remember her alias name, but most celebrities use like an alias so other hotel guests won't know that they're there. But she's accompanied by another woman and her name is Mrs. Ferrari. I don't think that's her real name, but if that was her real name, then that is pretty cool. But anyway, our manager tells us that the VIP guest wants to sit at the beach and she'll be joining us. So she gives us all of her preference, all of her needs, her wants, just so we can make it the best experience possible for her. So around mid-afternoon, I see a ticket pop up and I see it's the VIP guest, right? And they ordered some nachos. So I take the ticket, I grab the bento box. That's the way we deliver food to the pool and beach. We put it in like a little plastic bento box, which has a cover, so it protects it from like the weather, you know, the sand, the water, whatever. So I grab the nachos and I'm walking down to the beach. I see the seat numbers that they're sitting in. So I come from behind them, I come in front of them, and I'm like, hi, how are both of you doing? I hope you're having a fantastic day. I have your order of nachos here. And the VIP guest is wearing a hat, right? So I can't see her. But she looks up at me and I'm like, oh shit. It's Jessica Alba. So I'm nervous and I was staring at her for like a full 3 seconds. And then she looks away from me, which makes me less nervous. So I'm like, dude, I'm gonna just put these nachos down on the table and just walk away. So I'm like, here, let me just set these nachos right down here on the table. Is there anything else I can get for you? Now, the lady that she's accompanying with, Mrs. Ferrari, you know, she has like a high, sassy, like, I don't know, the best way to put it is like a spoiled brat voice, you know? And she's like, what the hell is this? And in my head, I'm like, what do you mean? What is this? That's the nachos that you ordered. So I say, oh, did you not order nachos? And she says, no, I ordered some nachos, but this is not nachos. And in my head, I'm like, what do you mean this is not nachos? Like, this is nachos. But I can't say that, so I'm like, or is there a specific way that you wanted the chef to make this? I can let him know right away. And she says, yeah, I want some nachos. You know, like you're high and stoned on marijuana and you get the munchies and you want some nachos and you're hungry? I want those kind of nachos. And in my head, I'm like, okay. So I say to them, you know, I am so sorry. I apologize. I'll let the chef know and I'll be back right away. And as I'm walking away, I can hear her in the background. She's like, so ridiculous. So I get back up to the kitchen, right? And I look at the chef, which is one of my friends, you know. He's a good chef. Like, I work with him at another restaurant, which is also a fine dining restaurant. And he's a really good chef, right? And high expectation people usually like, you know, smaller portions. So I go up to him and he's like, what's wrong with the nachos? And I lay it on him. I was like, bro, she said, and I go word for word. And he looks at me and he's like, you serious? And I'm like, bro, that's exactly what she said. And he looks at me kind of angry, right? And he says, oh yeah, they want some nachos. I see him reach for a bag of cheddar cheese. He looks at me again and he's like, "They want some nachos, huh?" I see him grab the mozzarella cheese. And then he kind of looks at me again with a little smirk. So he's like smiling just a little bit. He's like, "I'll give him some freaking nachos." And dude, this guy builds like a 8-layer cheese nachos. Like he got like a layer of chips, and then he puts some cheddar cheese on, then he puts it under the heater just to melt the cheese, then he puts another layer of chips, then he puts like the mozzarella cheese, and he keeps doing that with the Parmesan cheese, and then another layer of cheddar cheese and mozzarella and Parmesan. And this thing is like as tall as the freaking Eiffel Tower. He stacks some chicken on there, some beef, some pork, bunch of salsa, guacamole, olives, tomatoes, like just a bunch of things. Dude, I wish I took a picture of it, but this nacho stack was so high that I couldn't even put the cover on the bento box. And I'm looking at it like, that's like enough to feed 10 people. And then the chef looks at me and he's like, "I hope she chokes on that." So anyway, I run the nachos back down, right? I see Mrs. Ferrari and I'm like, "I'm so sorry for the inconvenience, but here, I have some nachos for you." And she looks at it and she says, "Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. That's some freaking nachos." So I'm like, "Is there anything else I can get for you?" But she's too busy stuffing her face. Jessica Alba doesn't say anything. So I'm standing there for like an awkward 5 to 7 seconds. And I slowly just back up and I'm like, okay, I'll just leave you guys alone then. And no matter how rich or famous you are, you know, at the end of the day, you're still a human being like everyone else. The most courteous thing you can do as a human being is show a little bit of respect to one another. You know what they say, right? Give respect, get respect. Actually, I don't know if they say that, but it sounded deep. But anyway, just show people respect, you know? But that's about sums up my story for today. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I have many more stories, so hopefully when I hit 200 subs, I'll tell another story and just give you guys like a little sneak peek into my day-to-day work. And I don't service the pool and beach anymore, thank goodness. I'm actually a bartender now, so I work long hours and I get off really late. And I went back to work in February, so that's why it's been kind of rough trying to upload videos this past couple weeks, is because we're just trying to get all situated. And but once my work balance evens out, you know, and I can start, you know, uploading more and more on YouTube. So just stay tuned for more videos, you know. But anyway, I hope you guys enjoy the rest of the gameplay and I'll catch you at the end. All right, so if you made it this far, much appreciated. And if you did enjoy the video, smash that like button. That'd be the best way to support the new channel. And I plan to upload different content. You know, I'm just waiting for Halo Infinite to come out, and whatever new and exciting battle royales come out, you know, I'll probably try it out and see if I like it, and hopefully give some tips and tricks. So want to see some of that content, drop a sub. And once again, thank you so much for the 100 subs. And like always, I hope you have a great day, stay blessed, and until next time, peace.